Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Well, Stan, the season's midway point is fast approaching. Is fatigue right now a consideration for these teams?
Well, if it is, Kevin, then that team's going to be in real trouble when we get to February or March. This is the time to be ramping up, not wearing down.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Luka Doncic out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Randolph. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Irvin surveying the D. Doncic against Lever. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Here's Wise. The rebound by Gervin. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Florida this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beal's got 5 now.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. I spoke with Florida's head coach for a bit. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Stan, after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
Here's Wise. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Count it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Doncic feeling it out. Outside Randolph. And it's Beal in the corner. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And slam dunk by Randolph.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Pass to O'Neal. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
It's stolen by Lever. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good on the putback.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Doncic. No good on the triple. Florida has gone 0-2 from deep here. And stolen by Gervin. Lever against Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Nifty move. And that one's good. Wise has got 8 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Randolph looking around. Pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the field.
And Gervin sends it back. So both teams changing it up here. So both teams making some changes here. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Bradley Beal. Aldridge out there with Robinson. Then there's Gerber. And it's Francis in at the point guard position.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Here's Wise. 8 points for him. Crosses over, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Florida lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Florida.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Beal. 8 points for him. Aldridge with a screen on Mitchell. Pocket 6. Pass to Robinson. O'Neal with the steal. Beal with the steal. Here's Francis. He's covered by Lever. Francis passes to Beal. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And Florida making a change here. Noah's checked in. Abdul-Jabbar finds Aldridge. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Stolen by Noah. Kicks it out to Baylor. Lets it go with a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Baylor's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Grizzlies making a switch here. 7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 3 seconds left, and he dunks it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Florida going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific lead. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for Florida.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, and took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down that roster. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. They've got Lever. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Baylor is out there with O'Neal. And it's Wise in at the power forward position. Now here's Beal. Randolph's shot is good.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
So on the floor for Memphis. Randolph out there with Gervin. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Elgin Baylor with the rebound. Baylor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wise. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Shaq. Blocked again.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Drills it from outside. Wise has got 17.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Doncic dishes to Randolph. Pass to Beal beyond the arc. And it's Florida with the rebound.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Doncic. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Cleaver with the steal. Pass to Baylor from downtown. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Randolph a screen on Lever. Doncic finds Randolph. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell with it. Now Beal defending. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Plenty of space. And there's another one for Ford. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Florida leading by 13. Mitchell is out there with Lever. Then it's Baylor. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Wise in at the 4th slot. That one goes. Count it. Wise has got 21 in the game.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Hagan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stripped it away. Fast break. Here comes Florida. And there's another one for Florida. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Florida.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
So it's Florida now. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Lever drops in the layup for 2. And Florida leads by 19.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And for Memphis, they're shooting about 42% so far. Outside, Beal. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
And both teams will make substitutions. Doncic against Lever. And Beal kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And Beal kicks to Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so...
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Now Baylor. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Good on the three-point shot.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Florida.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Gervin right side. Doncic against Shaq. 6 on the shot clock. Beal the pass to Doncic. From deep three-point land.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And shot on the way. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So we see Florida taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once